Holly, you up? Holly? Say she was going out anywhere today? Terrific. A runaway wife. Not even so much as where I'm going. I should never have shown her how to use this bloody thing. Now, you're sure that this is the girl you saw?
Positive.
All right. Tell us about it.
Well, I remember because it was a real snowy night.
Hey, we've had a couple of those. Can you pinpoint the time?
Oh, I'd have to check my calendar at home. Anyway, it was a couple of months ago. I was in Albany. I was afraid I'd get stuck. You know, we get 2 inches, they get 10.
What were you doing in Albany?
Oh, business. I'm a CPA. And I've got most of my work here, but I do handle a couple of accounts in Albany.
Go on.
Well, I waited at the bus station. I figured it'd be late. Those big babies, they just sail down the thruway.
Yeah, fine, Mr. Spender, would you get on with it, please?
Oh, yeah. Well, anyway, when I got on the bus, well, I noticed it was about half full. I figured only fools and accountants would travel on a night like that.
You say half full. Didn't the bus originate in Albany?
Oh, no. It was in New York City. It makes about 6 stops between here and there, I think.
And this girl?
Oh, there were 2 of them. Yeah, pretty kids. Too much makeup, of course.
Well, okay.
Yeah. But what got my attention was the weirdo that was with them. You know, I was wondering why 2 kids like that would waste their time on a punk.
Did you talk to them?
What's to say?
Look, you're sure this is one of them?
Oh, yes. I just hope the same thing doesn't happen to the other one.
Can you call in these descriptions Mr. Spender's given us, please, Bert? You can do it now. We'll finish up here.
Okay, right away. Excuse me.
Mr. Spenders, you've been a great help to us. I'm particularly impressed at the degree of detail of these descriptions.
Oh, I have a mind for detail, Commissioner. Goes along with my type of work, I guess.
Comes in very handy in this line of work as well.
The minute I saw that poor kid's picture in the paper, it all came back to me.
Tell us what happened when you got back to Port Charles.
Afraid I wasn't paying too much attention to him then.
Did anyone meet them?
Sorry. I was looking for my girl who was coming to pick me up.
You didn't see what happened to the girls and the man?
When my girl's around, I don't see anyone else. She's a real looker. I've got a picture of her here.
Yeah, I'm sure you have, Mr. Spenders. But look, at the moment, I'm particularly interested in the girl that was traveling with Jody. Now, can you tell me anything else about her?
Pretty. Dark blonde hair, lots of it, falling all over. Big eyes. Oh, and one thing I remember especially.
What was that?
The expression on her face. Kind of a sad look.
Senator, an honor.
Thank you for seeing me on such short notice.
Come in, please.
Delighted to hear about your appointment.
Well, thank you. I'm enjoying the job.
Yes, you're doing very well with it, too, I hear.
Well, we try. How can I help you?
I'm looking for some advice.
I'm not too big in that department, Senator.
Well, I understand that you're the man to see. May I?
Please sit down. Look, can I get you a drink?
No, thanks. I just had lunch and had some wine.
At the Versailles room, no doubt.
Yes, with a friend of yours, Miss Hill.
They don't come any better.
She's a wonderful actress.
Yes, indeed.
I've seen all her pictures.
I had heard that.
Well, I'll come straight to the point. I've persuaded some friends of mine to invest in the waterfront redevelopment project.
I see. Well, that's very fortunate for Port Charles.
It's a very sound investment. That's why I encouraged it. But not before I checked and discovered that you had cleared the waterfront development of any influence of the mob. Is that true?
Absolutely. There is no redevelopment project if there is so much as a hint of mob penetration.
Well, I've persuaded some friends of mine to invest as much as $10 million.
10.
Well, I agree that 10 million in a project like this is not all that much, but still. What's the matter?
Oh, it's just that Scott Baldwin was looking for 20.
Yes, I know that.
It's a pity your friends couldn't come up with the rest of it.
I don't understand.
Oh, look, perhaps I'm thinking out loud here.
I'd like to know what you're thinking.
If he had the entire amount, he could move a lot quicker. It's just this way has kind of left the door open, perhaps, for the mob. Now, if that happens, I'll have to deny leases, and you're going to be out 10 million.
I hadn't thought of that.
Oh, perhaps I'm being unduly worried.
No, I wouldn't say that. In fact, it's worth thinking about. Perhaps what I'll do is get a few more wealthy friends.
So long as everything's legitimate, well, I'm not worried.
They'll be legitimate and they'll be interested so long as I present it well.
And so will a certain lovely young lady.
Miss Hill?
Well, I'm sure she won't be at all perturbed about the prospect of an additional finder's fee.
Mr. Baldwin should give you that fee.
Now, that could be construed as bribery.
Yes, I suppose that's true. Well, thank you very much for your time.
Word of advice, Senator.
Yes?
Watch your step.
You mean on that tricky sidewalk of yours out here?
No, I'm referring to one Scott Baldwin.
Commissioner, with characters like that, I always watch my step.
And I'll be watching, too.
Bye-bye.
Now, this room is something else, like something out of Star Wars or something.
Well, I'm glad you stopped by. Any reason?
Huh?
You missed me, perhaps?
Oh, no, I just came by to tell you what a great job you're doing, that's all.
Thank you, Blackie.
Yeah, I mean, with that Susan Baldwin, that was really cool. I mean, Sherlock, what's his name's got nothing on you.
Glad you liked it. You don't mind if I just pump some information into my little machine here, do you?
Yeah, be my guest.
As a matter of fact, it's already gone public. Probably be on the news by 5. All right. Just watch the screen here.
Some typewriter.
Info read. Jody Barrett murder. Girl companion, whereabouts unknown. Accompanied to PC 1516. Long blonde hair, big eyes, sad expression. Well, what do you think?
Look, it's late. I gotta go. Thanks a lot.